Hello, welcome to Uppost Art. In our last video, we talked about 10 of the most famous painters of the 20th century. In today's video, we are going to dig more about one of them, Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo was a Mexican painter known for her self-portraits. She is also famous for her works inspired by Mexican art and nature. She also painted religious figures and works of art from Mexico's past. If you are interested in learning more about her works, check out the following list of 10 most famous Frida Kahlo's paintings. Number 1. The Two Fridas. This painting is one of Frida Kahlo's most famous paintings. It was her first large-size art, and it is widely considered one of her best works. In the painting, Frida Kahlo uses double figures, clothing, and blood in order to portray a unique and eye-catching self-portrait. Kahlo uses all these elements in order to portray her inner struggle to fight and understand her identity as an individual. Number 2. The Broken Column. The painting was created in 1944 after the artist underwent spinal surgery for ongoing problems related to a serious traffic accident. Kahlo was in a state of constant pain as she repainted the broken column which sat at the foot of a stairway. The painting contains several symbolic references. The white covering on Kahlo's torso and the nails on her skin suggest religious symbols. Since Kahlo was raised in a strict religious environment, she often depicted herself in religious contexts. This painting embodies the idea of loneliness and pain. It also contains elements of design, such as emphasis, balance, and variety. Number 3. Without Hope. Without Hope depicts the pain and suffering that plagued the artist. The painting depicts Kahlo at an early age, during which she suffered from polio, a viral disease that left her with a slight limp. It also depicts the hardships of life in general. Frida Kahlo's life was plagued by illness, including numerous surgeries and illness. Number 4. Frida and Diego Rivera. In Frida's painting of her and Diego, she recorded the ups and downs of her marriage. She judged the painting Frida and Diego 1931 as a wedding portrait. This was completed after 2 years of their conjugal life. Number 5. Self-portrait with cropped hair. Frida Kahlo's self-portrait demonstrates that the artist tried to bridge the gender divide, while also representing the intersection of social, emotional, and cognitive aspects of identity. Frida's painting is evocative of a woman's agency and the freedom to shape her own perceptions. Frida Kahlo's self-portrait with cropped hair is a deadly example of intersectional feminism. Number 6. Self-portrait with Thorn necklace and Hummingbird. This painting is one of the most famous paintings by this Mexican painter. It has been said that her art was inspired by her dreams. This work reveals the beauty of her inner world. It is truly a masterpiece. Number 7. The Undiddier. In this painting, Frida used a young deer with the head of herself, and it was fatally wounded by a bunch of arrows. The background is the forest with dead trees and broken branches, which implied the feeling of fear and desperation. Far away is the stormy, lightning sky, which brings some hope. But the deer will never be able to reach it. The painting is highly realistic and depicts the artist's own experiences. Number 8. Henry Ford Hospital. Henry Ford Hospital is a self-portrait painted by Frida Kahlo in 1932. The hospital where she was treated following a bus accident was in the first hospital in Detroit. The painting depicting the mental state of the artist at the time. Frida Kahlo experienced a second miscarriage during her stay in the hospital, and it is a representation of her suffering and her ability to cope. Number 9. What the Water Gave Me. What the Water Gave Me is an apt choice for the surrealist artist. Despite the title, the painting is a metaphor for self-discovery. Frida Kahlo's art uses aggressive visual imagery, but she never deemed herself a surrealist. This is a powerful painting that speaks volumes about the artist's unique thinking and style. Number 10. A Few Small Leaps. The painting was inspired by a real-life story about an unfaithful woman's murder by a jealous lover. The murderer was accused of giving the woman a few small leaps in court, but the victim claimed that the man gave her a murder. Despite the story, Kahlo used her paintings to make the public aware of the brutality she encountered in her hometown. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.